Queen Beez?
Queen Beez.
Queen Beez is
a women's ultimate Frisbee group here at Kalamazoo College.
It's way more than a team, pretty much like all of my friends on campus at this point, but it's a really great community.
We are a tight group of girls.
We are also kind of just like a family unit and supporting each other in multiple ways outside of the Frisbee field.
What's one word that you would say describes Frisbee, ultimate, the Beez?
Inclusive. Passion. Family.
Frisbee to me is like more than a sport, it's like a lifestyle. The atmosphere of Frisbee is really unique to me because there's no referees, often there's no coaches. So it's really like self-directed and team-oriented and focused on like learning the game while you're playing it. It's like
more than I could adequately express in the next few minutes, but I mean, it's given me a friend group, that community to go to, my support system here. It's given me an outlet whenever I'm frustrated with school or something else. I can just go on the field, being able to just like get into the game and ignore everything else for a little bit. And I mean, I guess this year as captain, it's given me a ton of leadership skills. I've gotten a lot better at public speaking and teaching, which is, I want to be a teacher anyway, so that's been great. Organization, it's, again, more than I could possibly express in just a few minutes.
We're just gonna go for a nice forearm.
Ultimate Frisbee is a sport. When I first saw it, I thought it looked a lot like soccer, a little bit of football. The movement was a lot like basketball too. In the beginning, it was sort of like a combination of all these sports with like a 175-gram disc. My family, they don't know what it is, really. They ask me, like, what is that thing? Like, what is that sport?
In Ultimate, there's 7 players on the field from each team. You each start on your own end and you try and catch the Frisbee in the end zone on the opposite side.
the classic setup that the Beez run is
2 main positions, and there are 3 handlers, which they kind of stay behind everyone and they move the disc around a lot. They do a bunch of the smaller passes and typically are the ones with good solid throws to keep the disc moving.
And then you have 4 cutters, and these cutters cut in and out like pistons.
They're the ones who are making those big catches in the end zones.
It's good. Here?
Yeah.
Yeah, that seems good.
First thought when I see a disc.
Oh, I just want to pick it up. Like, yeah, I see lots of bidding, and that means like diving and things. And yeah, mostly I just want to catch it.
First thing I think of is what I want to do with it, which is like toss it around and manipulate it in certain ways to like go with the wind or against the wind.
Probably hucking it. It's so satisfying throwing a really nice huck and just knowing that like I could throw it all the way across this quad and just land right in someone's hand. Oh, it feels so good to do.
Disc can take so many memories. So I guess, yeah, when I think, and it depends on what the disc is, like all the discs have different things on them, different names on them. They get passed around so often. They're team discs. So each of the discs has its own memory. There's this yin yang one that I had found once. That was like my frolf disc, and that one was a good one. A lot of memories and discs, I guess.
Epic, my favorite group of people in the entire world.
Empowering. Happy.
The red-white game.
That's kind of our last game.
So once we set the teams, we announce it. There's a lot of smack talk that happens beforehand.
Because there's some trash talking that gets involved with the between teams.
And it's all in good spirit, because by this time we all pretty much know each other, like each other's caricatures.
And then the red team plays the white team at the end of this week for all the glory and all of the gloating rights that we can have. It's a really good way to like get out that like last little bit of competitive good spirit. Just everything right at the end of the year. white team's gonna kick butt.
Yeah, it is. So exciting.
Elise is confident that her team wins every year, but we'll see. Red is the way this year.
The idea is
Shoutouts in general is after a tournament, the team gets together and it's a way to go around and just compliment each other, really talk everyone up because they deserve to be.
And everyone gets shouted out and everyone gives a shout out. And so
We like meld it all into like this really positive just like package of just Frisbee and personality and everything and deliver it very kindly.
towards the end, it kind of gets more into like, I love your hair and things like that.
And it's silly and it's great. I mean, it's one of the reasons that the teams are so close, I think.
End of year shout outs are
The ultimate way to close out the Frisbee season.
They'll happen after the red-white game. We just commemorate the whole year.
all the Beez are invited. So it's usually a lot more crying because it's kind of like saying goodbye to the seniors. And
It's a great way to say goodbye to everyone, I suppose, and close out the year. No, I'm not ready for it.
Okay, we need uniformity, everyone. All right. Yeah, looking back, I like that.
Fulfilling, fiery, exuberant warmth.
Sweet, like honey, because it's a support system and that's where I get my energy.
I can only think of one. Beautiful. Because, yeah. It's what I always say when I see a really beautiful, like, graceful throw being thrown. And then it's a cheer. Beautiful. So, yeah.
Community. It's one of the words that I've used a lot in pretty much all of my answers. And if, in case I haven't explained it enough, like, yes, we're a team, but like, the difference between Ultimate and other sports is this team is a community. We're a group of friends. We're just, again, a support group, Friday night hangout. I'm having a freak out from school and need help right now. It's whatever you need it to be, but it's a community for you, whenever you need it.